the Roman civilization. Your power is quite...
The knocking. The knocking. On September the 9th of 2024, a girl was living alone when something creepy happened. Late one night, while recording a video of herself singing for her mum, she hears what sounds like knocking at the door and decides to record it. This is what she caught.
¿Quién? ¿Quién anda ahí?
As she approaches the door, a creepy dark hand can be seen through the glass panel above. But when she opens it and looks around the rooftop, there's no one there, but a piece of clothing suddenly rises up and then flies away. She explains that ever since she opened the door that one night, whatever this thing is began to visit her more frequently. And
there's really only been one music licensing platform that I trust to find music.
Creepy things started happening inside her house. Late one night while trying to sleep, she hears it once again. Watch closely.
Mami, te grabo este video porque están tocando constantemente la puerta. Y están pasando cosas que no son normales. ¿Qué? ¿Quién?
The creepy hand can be seen again, but just like before, as soon as she opens the door, there's nobody there. This time, when she goes back inside, something pulls on her bed sheets, and as she searches the room, she finds nothing. The very next night it happens again, but this time she decides to stand still and ignore the door to see if it goes away. An object can be seen sliding along the table on its own, as well as the creepy hand above the door. Creeped out by these frequent events, she decides to pack up and stay at her mother's house for the week. She has yet to return to her home, and I'm sure she's dreading it. Security sensors. The following video was taken by a security camera on August the 8th of 2024. A man named Fernando works as a security guard who does the night shifts for a secure facility located somewhere in Chile. Late one night, while on duty, he notices that something tripped the alarm system surrounding the perimeter, and upon reviewing the CCTV footage, he was left freaked out. Watch closely.
Ahí está. Se va acercando al cerco. Ahí está. Activó los sensores.
Clarito, sí.
Y ahora atravesó el muro. Ahí va caminando allá. Salió el perímetro, calla.
Como que cambia de forma la
Sí,
cuestión.
cambia de forma.
Vuelve a entrar.
Something can be seen tripping the alarm system and jumping over the fence. It then seems to morph into a humanoid figure and continues to move. Now Fernando confirms that it isn't possible for it to be a bug on the lens or a drop of water, as the camera is stationed above the alarm and something on the lens wouldn't trip the fence's alarm system. We can also see that it moves further away from the camera, so it clearly doesn't appear to be on the lens. Fernando says it's not the first time strange things have happened around the facility, and he believes he has captured some sort of shape-shifting entity on camera. The possession. In the following video, a woman named Sarah from Colombia was just using the bathroom when all of a sudden she hears a blood-curdling scream coming from next door and decides to start recording. She then sees a nun outside the door who told her that an exorcism was being performed inside, after a girl and her friends summoned two spirits using the Ouija board, and one of them started to throw up a strange black liquid substance that looked like dirt and began to attack her own friend. At this point, the police was also called to bring a straitjacket and control the situation. This is what Sarah caught. What sounds like possessed screams can be heard coming from the woman next door, and the whole neighborhood is outside just panicking as the police enter the building and try to contain the situation. The video has gained over 20 million views, and although we don't get to see the possessed woman in question, we can hear some of the exorcism taking place, and the reactions of the people do appear to be quite genuine. It seems like she summoned a demon through the Ouija board. But as always, let me know what you think. The Prayer. I have featured Rosanna from France previously. She is currently undergoing legal procedures after being tricked into buying a haunted house. And in the meantime, she has no choice but to stay there until it's all over. One day, she was testing out a video projector that she planned to give to her children, when all of a sudden she hears some creepy sounds emanating from within the fireplace and decides to pray. But the prayer only makes things worse. Watch closely.
Celui qui demeure sous l'abri du Très-Haut repose en nom puissant. Je tire
All sorts of crazy things start happening right after she tries to pray. She says that she began to feel struck with paralysis and her body started to burn. And it was so bad she had to cut the video short because it got too aggressive to show. Rosanna still has no idea as to what is causing all the activity inside the house. And without further answers, this one remains a mystery. On the porch. In the following video, a man who lives in a secluded area surrounded by the woods was out on the porch with his dog late one night, just sitting down, when out of nowhere something caught his dog Domino's attention, making the dog rush over to check it out. Strangely enough, the dog was dead silent, as if in fear of what it had seen, and that's when he sees it too. Take a look.
So, guys, I don't know if you can see this. This is really weird. Domino, what is that? What the hell is that? Hey!
What looks like a big brown humanoid figure can be seen just walking on 2 feet silently along the edge of the woods. Not knowing what may be lurking out there, he doesn't dare approach it and just watches from a distance. He then posted a follow-up video on what he had seen.
Hey everyone, so a few of you have asked me about an update regarding the video from the other night and the weird creature person thing I saw over here. Me and my dog Domino were sitting on the porch and he ran out to the corner of the yard, so he went to the edge of his fence barrier. He's on a wireless fence and just stared. I looked over and I saw it from behind that swing set out of the woods. Walked over behind that truck, or to that truck, and went behind it into the woods. I don't know what it was. It was brownish red in person. We have a street light, so I figured it'd pick up better. Apologize for the quality. Apparently zooming in at night will make any phone's quality potato quality, but I haven't seen it since, and hopefully I won't, but I still don't know if it was a person or a thing. Whatever it was big, and it was in my yard, and I don't like that.
Just who or what is this? Let me know. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespairyt. The Storm. Late one night on October the 7th of 2024, while working the evening shift in a smoke shop somewhere in Birmingham, UK, a woman named Jocelyn hears a strange noise coming from the back of the store. She's working the night shift alone, so nobody else is in the building. But when she looks at the security monitor, she sees something utterly terrifying.
Guys, I'm working by my fucking self, and I hear fucking noise in the back. What the fuck, bro?
An object can be seen moving on its own before someone or something quickly dashes across the back of the room. Jocelyn was so shaken up by what she had seen that she didn't attend work the next day. Instead, she asked her colleague who works the day shift to make a video showing the back area where we saw the figure, and how it is impossible for someone to fit back there.
Hi guys, this is Bernice. Jocelyn didn't come this morning to work, but she wants me to give you a tour of the back rooms and the storage. So come on, let's go. Well, this is over here is where the incident happened. which was kind of crazy because when they told me last night, I was like, what the fuck? And obviously people saw another person, but I didn't see no one. And I don't even know how a person can fit in here, you know? So yeah, it's kind of weird.
After seeing the back room cluttered with objects, it does seem like someone couldn't fit in there, especially moving at that fast speed we saw. So just what is this? The very next night, Jocelyn finishes up her shift and closes the store down, ensuring that nobody is left inside. But around 3:51 a.m., the security cameras captured this. A ladder suddenly falls on its own, and a pillow comes bouncing down the stairs at the same time. Creeped out by these events, she is now hesitant to work the late shifts alone. Just who or what did they see back there? Real ghost or not, you judge. The Airbnb. Just a few days ago, on October 15th of 2024, a man named Trent was staying at an Airbnb over at Skane Atlas Lake in New York, when late one night he experiences something undeniably chilling. The owner of the Airbnb told him that his daughter died in a car accident, and he placed her ashes on a piano in one of the rooms. And ever so often, guests will report experiencing creepy things in the house. And that's exactly what happened with Trent.
Okay, I usually do not, or I never have believed in like haunted stuff, okay? But I'm out at Skinny Atlas Lake, the Fingers Lakes in upstate New York. And the Airbnb I'm staying at, the guy did say, just FYI, we do have people say that they hear a piano play at night. And I thought it was bullshit. And I swear to God, I've heard it. It plays. There's nobody in here. I'm gonna walk over here, so in case I die, I have a documentation of it, okay? It's an old house. It's on a beautiful lake, though. But I did find out the daughter, the guy who owns the place, daughter died in a car wreck, and her ashes are on the piano. God, I get chills. But that's the piano, and it plays at night, and it freaks me out. I have chill bumps just being in this room. I do not get a good vibe, but it's scary as shit.
Starting without a single soldier, let's first eat up all the soldiers in the wild. I can't believe I'm running into the enemy.
Later that same night, they hear sounds coming from that very same room. It's at that moment Trent pulls his phone out and starts to record. Watch closely.
I'm telling you, this place is haunted. Do you heard that?
Yeah, I can't do this shit. It's so scary.
No, you go in there with me.
Yes. You have to go first.
Stay behind me. Fuck you. It keeps playing, I swear. No, dude, I'm not going up in that bitch. It's this piano. I swear to God it is.
A little closer.
No, dude, you got me fucked up. If I die, I swear. I will. Oh, God. Oh, shit! Dude, no.
As they approach the room, we can see one of the piano keys plays on its own, instantly startling the two, causing them to run out of there in a panic. Perhaps the owner should consider moving the ashes to another location. What do you think? The doll. A man from Argentina by the name Jonita was sleeping late at night when all of a sudden one of the household toys started going off and playing on its own.
No puede ser, no. ¿Sabes qué? Me vas a comer. No, me vas a comer. Me vas a comer bien la p***, ¿eh? Actividad paranormal. Me dio huevo, ¿eh? Ahí va. Tuki, ¿eh? Ahí va. Ahí está. Perfecto. Ahí está.
Not wanting to deal with the annoying baby shark sounds at night, he throws the toy outside. However, the next night, after arriving home from work, he sees the toy back in the exact same spot again.
¿Qué vergas es acá, flaco?
Ever since then, strange things began to occur in the house more often, which quickly escalated and became more aggressive. A few nights later, he hears some knocking and decides to go check it out.
Estuve escuchando unos ruidos que venían de la pieza acá. ¿Por qué mierda esto siempre tiene que pasar a la noche, hermano? Siempre tiene que pasar a la noche, brother. ¿Vos qué onda? ¿Vas a hablar ahora vos? ¿Vas a hablar? ¿Eh? No vas a hablar. No sé la verdad, ¿qué decir?
He hears a strange knocking sound that gets louder and closer before the door slams shut in front of his face. But as he inspected the room just seconds prior to this, he finds nobody there except for some creepy dolls in the room. Jonita has no idea what's causing the paranormal activity in his house. A ritual. A woman named Lizzie was out randonauting with her friend when the coordinates took her to a strange place, and she hears something bizarre.
This is a ritual. Dude, this is real. This is real. This is not a game. This is when we get murdered. Dude, this is not real. Dude, this is not real.
Strange voices can be heard coming from within a building in the middle of nowhere. Lizzie and her friend believes that some sort of demonic ritual is being performed, and that
Nunca has visto este tipo de cortapelos multifuncional. Con él, ya no tendrás que ir a la barbería. La hoja de cerámica de titanio es afilada, duradera y segura. Se puede utilizar para cortes de pelo, afeitado u otras partes. El diseño impermeable IPX7 hace que la limpieza sea sin preocupaciones y mantiene la cortadora como nueva durante mucho tiempo. Equipada con un motor de alta eficiencia y bajo ruido, no despertará a los miembros de la familia que duermen cuando se usa temprano en la mañana. El diseño de ajuste fino de 0,1 milímetros y el sistema de ajuste preciso pueden lograr cualquier peinado. Batería de litio.
That's why the coordinates led them to this place. Could this be a real cult ritual taking place, or something else entirely? You be the judge. Hanako-san. A few Japanese girls were on their lunch break and decided to go to the bathroom when suddenly they hear a strange sound and begin to record. Voices. This video was taken by a home security camera. A woman named Felicia was playing with her dog alone late at night on the back porch of her house when something chilling is caught. Watch closely. A creepy voice can be heard out of nowhere saying, "Get out." Felicia is completely caught off guard and freaked out by the sudden voice. Another strange thing is that the curtain seems almost completely still, as if unaffected by the wind. But just as the voice is heard, the curtain moves strongly and then stops after the voice is gone. Felicia was so creeped out that she went inside the house straight away. She says that she has never experienced anything paranormal and doesn't know what it was. Similarly, a mother from Texas suffered the tragic loss of losing her daughter, and on one night while her husband is passing her daughter's bedroom, the security camera captures this. As the father walks past the daughter's bedroom, what sounds like her voice can be heard saying. The family was left speechless after reviewing the footage and hearing what sounds exactly like their daughter. They believe this was her spirit letting them know that she will always be with them. We've seen a lot of these nightmarish hauntings, but now I bring you Baby Blue's Nightmares, a survival horror stealth game where you play as a toddler, going into a terrifying adventure with your tricycle, which you can fix, maintain and customize as you roam around your little world. Run, hide and survive the nightmares, but remember, try not to cry when you are scared, or the monsters will hear you and come for you. Download Baby Blue's Nightmares on Steam now. Link is in the description and pinned comment. Camping. A man went camping with his girlfriend deep in a remote woods.
¿Te para un calambre? Prueba Radiosalil en spray con efecto analgésico. ¿Te para el lumbago? Prueba Radiosalil en crema, efecto calor, antiinflamatorio y analgésico. Para que el dolor no pause tu vida, efecto Radiosalil. Lea las instrucciones de este medicamento y consulte al farmacéutico.
Somewhere in Michigan, US. They look for a place to set up camp, ensuring that there are no other campers anywhere near the area. And afterwards they do some normal camping activities. But around 4 a.m. they begin to hear some creepy sounds.
I keep hearing something in the woods right behind our campsite walking around.
The yelping is coming from this direction.
Are you still hearing the footsteps? Because I'm not.
Yeah. I heard footsteps over here.
After hearing what sounds like footsteps and yelping in the woods around them, they begin to feel a growing unease, as if something is watching them and following them. So they head towards their car just to be safe and find a massive scratch on it. Take a look.
Is this you?
Why are you saying that? No, I promise. Not intentionally, at least.
I don't think it was a branch.
I kind of think it was, because it lines up with the branch.
What the fuck?
There were footsteps by that campsite. Dude, literally just... Huh?
What the fuck?
Should we say something?
Hello?
Is there another... There had to be another camper.
It's 4 in the morning. Who's gonna be up?
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
What potentially sounds like a large creature can be heard off in the distance, and the woods goes completely silent. At this point, they both decide to get out of there before they encounter something terrifying, and this is what happens.
I almost feel like I hear a quad driving.
You hear that?
Yeah.
No, that.
What is that? What is that?
I don't know. I'm gonna go a little bit faster if you can.
Feeling as though something is getting closer to them, they both get in the car and drive away. In another video on the 14th of August in 2012, a man and his wife were driving late at night around Clipper Mills, California, when their truck unfortunately broke down by the woods and a lake. So they decide to spend the night in the truck beside the road, when suddenly they hear something terrifying.
Shut up.
That's no dog.
It's a bear.
I think he's a bear. I don't think so. They don't call that much. He's here to know.
Jesse, you want to go to cab with me?
Getting scared, Mama?
A little nervous. Yeah.
Bears don't do that.
A strange loud howling-like sound can be heard emanating from deep within the woods, which doesn't appear to be a bear. Strangely enough, both dogs are completely frightened by the sounds. Many people believe this to be Bigfoot, but I'm not sure what it is. Let me know what you think down below. The shadows. The following video comes from a Hungarian woman named Sinestia. She explains that strange things have been happening around their house for about 6 months now. They hear strange noises and would see shadows moving from the corner of their eye, and their dog would often bark aggressively at nothing for a long time. On one particular day, she heard her dog barking at something in the room for half an hour, so she decided to review the apartment cameras to see what was captured.
Let me respawn in Rome, please. Yes!
Wow, there is a sheep. Build fences and seize the opportunity to scoop them up. Nice, now build a sheep pen. Darn it, so much corn has floated away. There are people, we are underpopulated. Go get wood. The rest of you, go build a bridge to interact with the other side. There's a lot of food on the other side, so let's trade with each other. There is enough food now. Next, upgrade these shabby houses. Oh, there is a cow in the river. Save them up. There are barbarians in the net. Scoop them up and let them work for me. Oh my, what are you doing? Help!
Crossplay, now available.
Nivel de inglés avanzado.
Sí.
Pues seguimos la entrevista en inglés.
Sí, and yes. Yes.
Vas más preparado si te ha enseñado un profesor. Preparación, prepli para pro. Encuentra el tutor que mejor se adapta a lo que buscas y aprende a hablar inglés como un pro.
Super. Let's switch to English.
Prepli, la prep para hablar inglés pro.
When she sees something utterly terrifying, watch closely.
Itt el már megint mi történt a mai live alatt. Konkrétan a kutya fél óránál valamit ugatott a nappaliba, egy árnyat. Konkrétan vissza kellett nézni a lakásban a kamerákat. Már konkrétan több mint fél éve érzékeljük ezeket a szellemjárásokat, és fogalmam sincs, hogy mit csináljunk.
The dog can be seen barking at a black mass before it moves and scares the dog away. It looks as though it tried to slide the chair at the dog, and the dog ran away. A few weeks later, Sinestia wakes up to a loud bang in the house and goes downstairs to find this big frame on the floor, which fell from a section of the wall above the stairs, somehow without knocking the other objects off with it as it fell. Creeped out, realizing that there's a whole room up there, she decides to wait for her partner to return home before investigating further. When he arrives, they look inside the room and see this.
Látszik semmi. Lakik ott benne valaki, tudod. Az mi? Az micsoda? Az felolvasztó oda ennyi.
Az egy papa.
És látszik valami.
Inside the room, some strings attached to a strange formation of sticks can be seen, which itself looks haunted. They also found another hidden room which they can't access. They then decide to explore the inside of the attic room.
Jó szűk a hely. Ha? Mi volt ez?
After looking around the strange attic room, they encounter something downright chilling.
Nézd, baba, annyira hideg van, hogy látszik a leheletem.
Azt a kurva.
Úristen, mi az ott? Világíts gyorsan oda.
Hol?
Ott.
Jézusom, mennyi.
A creepy pale figure can be seen hiding in the attic room, causing the two to run, and the video ends abruptly. Now, ever since they discovered this room, the activity seems to have gotten worse. Late one night, he hears something coming from the bathroom and pulls his phone out to record. Take a look. Something can be seen bashing against the curtain from the inside of the bathtub. But when he goes to check, there's no one there. Perhaps it all has something to do with this, and whatever is lurking in this attic room. But until we get some more updates, this one will remain a mystery. Collector's House. On September 30th of 2024, a woman noticed something terrifying that baffled her. It wasn't the first time she had seen something strange in her grandparents' house, but she thought maybe her mind was just playing tricks on her, although the house is full of old collectible dolls and antique items. So it's not too much surprise as she already suspects one of them is likely to be haunted. This time, the events that transpired were much more noticeable, so much so that she couldn't ignore it, and decided to pull her phone out to record and confirm it. On one night, she's laying in bed while studying on her laptop, when something chilling catches her attention. Take a look.
This thing just moved.
Boy, all the talking heads would have been screaming about the Dallas Cowboys and sticking forth in this organization. So again, kudos to the Cowboys going on the road, getting a division win, and see how they move forward. But there's a saying in golf, there's no pictures on the scorecard. If you're down, you don't care if it's by 5 or it's going to be like, you just happy that you moved to 2 or 2. The injury to Parsons, and he's not done anything at this point, he just left by a car with the left shoe off. How do you assess what that man means? The defense is struggling, but it feels a lot better if he's on the field. I mean, that would be, if he's missing any significant time, I mean, he's the best player on the defensive side of football. They have to be playing from the hand. But you don't have that guy much.
The door just moved.
33 proposed 100 affordable housing laws, including the
Early on, much more involved, particularly
the safety over the top, and you'll see right down here. Wendy Ever, a free personal Suzuki dessert. An entree plus free dessert, just $13. That's a sweet deal.
and we're able to kick a field goal late. There's a lot of involved.
Are you real? You can do it again. I won't watch.
After seeing it clearly, she no longer has any doubts in her mind. The doll suddenly moves its hand while she's facing away from it. It's quite subtle, but the movement is very clear, enough to freak her out. What she seemed to notice is that it only moves when she isn't looking directly at it. Fortunately, there was a mirror in front which she managed to capture it using the reflection. The creepy balloon seems to follow her movement as if to block her view from seeing the doll, as well as the door closing on its own. Viewers can't help but believe that during these moments while her view is obstructed, the doll is moving a lot. It's creepy enough that she'll never be sleeping over ever again. Whatever the case, it definitely wasn't a coincidence that the door closed and the balloon followed her. But with all these old items, there's bound to be some dark energy. Either way, let me know what you think. Mining. The original source of this next video is unknown, and not much context is provided, but two guys were out mining somewhere late at night when something terrifying is captured. The miner explains that he has been working deep down in the mines for many years. and he knows that there are some creatures that exist and live down there. And on one night, he hears them. This is what he caught.
Muchos dicen que el tío, el monkey, no existe. Pero mi gente, sí existe. Yo he estado durante muchos años en la mina y siempre he querido encontrarme, pero nunca tuve esa oportunidad. Pero tengo esa fe de que sí me voy a encontrar, mi gente. Cayó piedra. ¿Me escucharon? ¡Qué miedo! ¿Me escucharon? ¡Qué miedo! ¿Me escucharon?
Within the mines, something can be heard knocking and moaning. Now these two guys were the only ones on this site at the time. Creeped out by what they hear, they just decide to get out of there. Just what could be lurking down there? We may never know. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespair.YT. The basement. A man was staying at his grandfather's house late at night when he started hearing noises coming from the basement and decided to wake his grandpa up to go check it out.
Cálmate. Estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase su voluntad. ¡Ay! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Ábrele, a ver quién es! ¡Ábrele! No pasa nada. ¡Ay, abuelo! No hay nada. A ver, ve, fíjate. ¡Ay! ¡Otra vez, abuelo! ¡Es un pinche mono! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ciérrale! ¡Llámale a la policía! ¡Saca tu teléfono! Calmado. Tengo miedo.
He thought maybe someone broke into the house, but after catching a glimpse of it, they believe it's a shadow figure. Don't forget to download Baby Blue's Nightmares on Steam now. The link is in the description and pinned comment. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload.
Para ti, que sabes que tu café perfecto es el primer gol del día. Desayunes como desayunes, hay un Alpro para ti.
I've never seen River jump like that.
38 haunted buildings from all around the world merged into one small, terrifying town. Always watch your back and be prepared to possibly be possessed.
They are trying everything they can not to get us over there in the church.
Holy...
No, that is crazy! Oh my god! Holy... Don't tell! Oh dear!
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go over where you guys are. So apparently this place has 38 haunted buildings? Isn't there something like really up here too?
Yeah, one of the houses was around during the Civil War, and apparently something in there is very malevolent and not good.
Oh my god, here it is! Look at that creepy bridge.
Oh, there's one of the churches right there. One of them apparently also has something not so nice inside of it.
Look at this like little crack that's going right through.
What did you just say?
Look. I was trying to see if you...
Voices. This video was taken unknown. This video was captured by a home security camera while the family was away on vacation. There are multiple cameras set up around the whole house, but only one of them managed to capture something unexplainable. Take a look. She says that she has no pets in the house whatsoever, and that the sliding door is closed, and you can sort of see the glass from it being closed. Yet whatever this thing is seems to go straight through it, and at the end of the video you can also see a strange dark mass peek out from behind the corner. The family searched the whole property and found no signs of anything strange, but were left clueless as to what they had just seen. What do you think it is? Let me know. Before we continue, a huge thanks to MyHeritage who I've partnered with today. MyHeritage is the #1 family history service, and building your own family tree while discovering your origins can be very fun. You can also find relatives you didn't even know you had. Just look at my family tree. Simply just add the names and dates of birth of yourself, your parents and your grandparents, and MyHeritage does the rest for you by searching through its archive of over 20 billion historical documents from all over the world, as well as trees from other users to find records of your family members. For example, it managed to find the 7 sisters that my great-great-grandfather José Herrera had, and not to mention my great-grandfather Antonio, who served in the Portuguese military during World War I. Another thing I discovered is that most of my family was born in Portugal, and surprisingly 2 of them were born in Brazil. There is also other unique features like this, which allows you to colorize old historical or family photos, and they come out quite good. So click the link in the description or pinned comment and sign up for a 14-day free trial and enjoy all the features MyHeritage has to offer. The Ouija Cemetery. A man named Germain was exploring an old cemetery alone at night somewhere in Argentina when he stumbled across an old Ouija board just laying on top of a gravestone. And of course, he did the unthinkable. He decided to take it back with him. And even creepier, this Ouija board seems to have some sort of pentagram sprayed on the back of it, as well as what he believes is most likely 5 drops of blood in the center of the board. However, he states that he doesn't believe in anything paranormal, so he'll keep the board and try it out. And a few days later, he starts experiencing paranormal activity around the house. And one night, he's woken up to some creepy sounds and records this.
Escuchen, escuchen, escuchen. Esos son los sonidos que le hablé. Justo de madrugada, escuchen. Nadie me va a decir que esos son gatos. Escuchen. Son pasos. Son pasos. Ok. Ok. ¿Quién anda ahí? No hay luz. Ok. Está la puerta abierta. ¡Hey! ¿Quién está ahí? Ok. Voy a buscar la picana. ¿Qué? ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Qué mierda? ¿Qué mierda? ¿Quién anda ahí?
He hears knocking coming from above, and then the door opens by itself, and then when he looks around the house, he hears a sudden sound and finds a bunch of items on the floor, including the Ouija board, which was all nice and tidy seconds ago. The very next night he's woken up to something a little more disturbing.
¡Hey! ¿Qué pasa? ¡Hey! ¿Hay alguien ahí? Otra vez la mujer de negro. Mierda. Otra vez lo mismo.
He finds nothing inside the closet and he sees a dark figure go across the window, but as he goes to check, there's no one there. Now, ever since that Ouija board was brought,
The drone age has begun in the large-scale military online action game War Thunder. Experience completely new gameplay by piloting recon and strike drones to hunt down your enemies from the skies. Also arriving is the iconic Su-25 Frogfoot. The dozens of rockets under its wings won't leave enemy tanks a chance. War Thunder is the highly detailed action game where you fight other players using aircraft, ground vehicles, naval vessels, and helicopters. Destruction effects have also become even more impressive. Ground vehicles explode into individual pieces, and if you land an accurate shot, only a crater will be left in place of your enemy. The battlegrounds in War Thunder span the entire globe, and now you have a chance to wreak havoc at the foot of a huge Indian dam or on the coast of a picturesque city. Top-of-the-line graphics, destructibility, and realistic sounds provide the fullest immersion possible in the genre and truly bring battles to life. Upgrade vehicles, customize their appearance, unlock new weapons, and win battles. Download War Thunder for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Mac.
in, this activity just keeps getting worse each night, and now he believes something is trying to get inside.
Mire, 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 mire. ¿Qué quiere? ¿Qué quiere? Está la sal. No puede pasar porque está la sal. No puede pasar porque está la sal. ¡Hey! Mierda. Quiere entrar. Está la sal. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué quiere? Mierda es eso. Mierda es eso. Miren la sal. ¿Qué mierda es eso? ¿Qué mierda es eso? Cortó la luz. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué mierda es esa? Luz. ¿Qué mierda es esa?
A dark shadow can be seen behind the window, but when he goes to check, he sees no one there, except for a small flame on the ground which is terrifying enough. He now believes the Ouija board might have been cursed and something is haunting his house relentlessly. Taking this Ouija board from the cemetery just might have been the worst mistake he ever made. The countryside. A family living somewhere in the countryside of Brazil have been tormented by something unknown, which they believe is of supernatural origin. The guys would sometimes feel a burning sensation and discover scratch marks on their body. They also see a glowing orange orb off in the distance moving around their house. They believe that something is roaming around this countryside, and on one night they capture this.
Ela impede? Vem aqui, olha lá, aquele show de calça comprida lá, branca lá. Ó, você tá vendo, pai? Calça comprida branca lá, ó. Aonde? Lá no pé da bicha da vela, lá, olha lá, pô, tá cego. Tá vendo pertinho? Tá pertinho dele, tio? Tá pertinho dele, tio? Não, tio. Olha lá com coisa de... Olha lá, ó. Parece um negocinho de... Ei. Olha!
Pega! Ei, solta!
Por quê? Eu sei o que aconteceu. Quando ele foi se defender, gente, era só pano, ele jogou o pano no chão, tipo, catacou. Só parece. Gente, eu não tenho explicação. Cara, não tem explicação. Eu queria que a câmera do meu celular tivesse melhor. Não tem explicação, porque eu vi, não tem explicação. Vocês pensam que alguém correndo na direção dele de branco, o pano se desfaz. Gente, não. O meu celular, na hora, ficou a tela toda branca, eu não consegui mais gravar. Vocês entendem? Não consegui mais gravar. Meu celular ficou a tela branca. Cortou a tela do meu celular, não sei te explicar. Não consegui mais gravar. Olha debaixo da porta.
Eu sei que é o Marcelino. Acho que é a mamãe. É a mamãe. É a mamãe, é?
Ih, miséria, vai-se embora. Não, deixa o homem, para. Mas tem que mandar ela-se embora. Não tem porque ela ficar aí. Vai-se embora, minha filha, vá.
Não abre não.
Vai-se embora, minha filha, vá.
Tá aqui já, pai.
Ó, a bicha tá aqui já. Ei, vai-se embora, minha filha. Não. Minha gordinha tá aí?
Olha, embaixo da porta, lá, presta atenção embaixo da porta.
Ih, porra, olha.
Coloca algum pano.
Eu vou passar aqui na coisa pro top. Eu vou abrir aqui, ela vai abrir lá e correr lá.
Menino. Não faça isso não, fecha.
Vai entrar com. Ei. Olha a mão na boca.
Olha a porta.
Tá aqui, tio, tá tentando abrir aqui, ó.
Tá repreendido.
Ei, para com isso.
Ei, melhor entrar. Entra, Wilson.
She explains that this was just a cloth that took a humanoid form, and when the man ran up to it to defend everyone, it just fell on the ground like a normal cloth. But at the same time, her phone screen went all white and stopped recording. The strange glowing light also can be seen, and it even moves to the family's house, startling them all. Later that same night, they capture it in the distance again. A strange white mass or perhaps the same cloth can be seen moving around in a bizarre manner, while also maintaining a humanoid shape. Keep in mind that she explains that it's not been windy at all, but even if it was, I don't think it would be moving around like that. Something also rattles the door handle, but when they open the door, there's nothing there. Although they may have just welcomed it inside by opening the door, they believe whatever is haunting them is known as a machincha pereira, a type of old witch from Brazilian folklore that can morph into different animals. Encounters are often reported in more rural areas, far from cities and towns, like the countryside, and there are loads more videos of this strange orange glowing orb just lurking around her house at night. The basement. One evening, a man hears footsteps going down the basement stairs, but he knows nobody has gone down there, and this isn't the first time this has happened, so he rushes over to check and record what's going on. This is what he captures.
Oh my... What are you doing there? Who are you?
I got you good.
Oh, yes, you did. Oh, you got my heart good.
Suddenly, a toy ball launches.
Guardamos, guardamos, por si acaso guardamos, 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 sin pensar acumulamos.
Solo con lo que ya está hecho podríamos vivir varias generaciones sin fabricar cosas nuevas. Véndelas en Wallapop y gana espacio.
Towards the man unexpectedly, instantly startling him, causing him to react and shut the door and end the video. Although not much happens, it's that exact reason that makes this all the more creepy and mysterious. Just what could be lurking down in the basement, we may never know. House of Dogs. A man who owns loads of dogs has captured something terrifying on camera. Every once in a while, the dogs would stare off into one area while growling, like they are afraid of something there. The owners just dismiss this as bad behavior since there are lots of dogs living in the same household. But after this recent incident, they now have reason to believe otherwise. One day, the dog owner is home alone when he sees this.
Here. Wow. Happens all the time.
As he says, this has recently been happening all the time, but this was one of the first times he was able to catch it on camera. A few days later, something similar happens. This time, his wife is home alone and she experiences it.
Okay. It just happened again and now the dogs are freaked out. Get it. Daisy, come over here. Get it. You be right there. Something opens that fucking door, you need to get him. Oh my god, I don't know if it's gonna happen again. It just fucking happened again. Move, 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 move! Fucking nobody there. The dog stopped fucking barking now. Davey's freaking the fuck out by the door though. What is it? There's nobody out there. I'm not opening the fucking door anymore.
With all the dogs reacting to these bizarre occurrences, the family can only come to the conclusion that this is paranormal in nature. Until this day, it remains unknown as to what they captured. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespair.yt. The new apartment.
Con Plenitud, la energía del cambio tiene una nueva forma. Es elegir la mejor experiencia como cliente y es saber que tienes a tu lado al mejor aliado para cada cambio. Descubre más en anyplenitud.es.
Nutella, los buenos días que nos unen.
A woman named Rosanna has been featured on the channel before. Rosanna recently moved into a new apartment somewhere in France, but it turns out she was tricked, and the apartment was actually haunted. Just a mere few days after moving in, many creepy, unexplainable things have been happening around the house, and they have only been getting worse over time. One day, she's eating a yogurt at the table when suddenly, she hears something utterly terrifying. Watch closely. Disturbing breathing sounds can be heard coming from the fireplace, but there's nothing there. She then makes a follow-up video for the skeptics to explain that the device next to the fireplace is not a speaker, but actually her internet live box, and it is the only thing plugged into the power source. Separately, this incident freaked her out so much that she had to stay at a hotel for a few days before returning. After she returned, she had some priests come over to bless the place and see if they could help. Unfortunately, it only made things worse, and Rosanna herself could feel the atmosphere in her home become heavier. Now dishes would break on their own, doors would slam violently, and the smell of rotting flesh lingered throughout parts of the house. On another day, she starts hearing banging on the walls, so she starts recording. This is what she captured. This activity has become more frequent since the priests visited, and now she is even more unsure what to do about it. Late one night, she captures this. A creepy voice can be heard telling her to come. This is the first time she ever heard it speak. But as things progressively get worse, we can be sure that it won't be the last time. Last visit. A man was caring for his mum who was ill in bed and wasn't able to move. As a result of this, he decided to set up motion detection cameras in each room so that his mum could easily get his attention if she needed anything. This also allowed him to monitor her more closely, especially when he was out of the house. One day, he is away from home and nobody is there, but the camera captures something chilling. Take a look. A figure can be seen going past in the mirror, although the whole room is in view of the camera so you can clearly see that there is nobody there. Raymond believes that this was the spirit of his niece who passed away tragically, come to pay a visit to his mum and tried to work things out with her as they weren't on the best of terms when she was alive. His mum's dog also passed away some time ago, but on another day you can see the spirit of her dog come to visit before dissipating on the sofa. It's hard to see because of the camera's resolution, but at the very end it does look like it vanishes. Could this be his mum's loved ones coming to pay her one last visit before she passes on? Let me know. Nature walk. This video was taken around 9 years ago. A boy named Rafe was out on a nature walk in the middle of the woods with his dad, somewhere in northeast Arkansas, US. On what seemed like a fun little adventure, so they decided to record the day out. But as they traverse deeper into the woods, they capture something downright chilling. Watch closely.
Hey, isn't that cool, Rafe?
Yeah. Nice don't break. Oh. Look at this.
Yeah, look at the view. Wait, Rafe. Shh. What is that? Shh. What is it? Hey, get over here. Get over here, Rafe. What is that? What is that? Stay behind me. What is it? Are you kidding me? All right, let's go. Let's go, Rafe, go. Hold on. That's right, so let's start. Hold on, listen. What is it? What is it? Is it following us? Stay right there. Go! Go!
A large dark figure can be seen following them through the woods while making dog-like growling sounds. Rafe explains till this day there have been other people in the area reportedly witnessing something similar, although they were the only ones to catch a glimpse of it on camera. He also mentions that there are very few bears in the area, but judging by the sounds it's making and its behavior, it doesn't seem to be a bear. But without further footage, this one remains a mystery. The bathroom. A man named Lozar works as a music producer and singer, but one day he's out somewhere using a public bathroom when he hears some strange knocking sounds coming from within the room. Yet he is completely alone, so he decides to record the event. This is what he captures.
No te quiero que vean. Estoy ahorita en el baño de la universidad. Pero el pedo ahorita es que acabo de terminar de hacer el baño. Y pues estaba todo normal. Pero ahorita están ruidos raros. Y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo, pero vean de este lado, pues aquí no hay nada, vean. Acá tampoco, vean. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Aquí pues tampoco, vean. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero a ver, hoy. ¿Escucharon? ¿Escucharon? No hay nada.
Now you may have missed it, but as he walks up to the cubicle, a creepy pale face can be seen inside just looking at him through the gap on the door. But when he looks over, there's nobody there. Could this be the ghost responsible for the knocking sounds? Or is it just an intricate ruse? Let me know. Vanished. A group of friends are traveling down an old secluded road somewhere in Indonesia when they come across what appears to be a strange person in the middle of nowhere. As they approach it, this happens.
Apa tuh? Mantap! Assalamualaikum! Wah, mana?
A pale figure can be seen just standing there before quickly rising up into the darkness and vanishing. The guys have no idea what they saw that night, and not much information is provided, so like most videos, this one remains unknown. Don't forget to click the link in the description or pinned comment to gain access to all features of My Heritage, so you can discover your family history and unknown relatives today. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. Abandoned asylum. Over in Massachusetts, there is an abandoned asylum known as Denver State Hospital. The hospital patients receive very poor care, and due to the increased emphasis on alternative methods of treatment, many patients lost their lives, which led to a substantial decline in patient population, and eventually massive budget cuts came, and it was inevitable that the place become abandoned. In the video, a security guard was looking around the basement quite a few years ago when he unknowingly captured something unexplainable. As the security guard turns around, we see a dark room, and inside, a black shadow figure can be seen moving around, which seems to go unnoticed at the time. After reviewing the footage, his blood ran cold, as he knows that the building is completely off limits to unauthorized personnel, and there is no way for someone to access the premises, let alone the basement of the building. So just who or what invaded this basement? Let me know. Attached. A man who does urban exploring visits all kinds of strange places, from cemeteries to abandoned buildings and ruins, to explore and investigate different legends. Due to the nature of this exploring, some of the places he visits are bound to have a lot of negative energy. And one day, he started experiencing strange events inside his house, which quickly grew more creepy as time went on. It seems as though something did indeed attach itself to him and follow him back home from one of his explorations. One night, many chilling events occur, and he decides to record some of them.
¿Le pasa algo igual?
Desde lejos, el sol aparece como un gran globo resplandeciente.
Vámonos para el bien y la misericordia.
¿Fue la puerta?
Electronic devices around the house randomly turn off and on all on their own, and occasionally knocking can be heard coming from the front door late at night. But whenever they go to check, there's nobody there. One night, while just arriving home, he hears something very disturbing. Watch closely.
¿Qué pasó? ¿No?
What sounds like something mimicking his own voice can be heard saying something to him, and he turns around and replies back to it. Many viewers said that the first mistake is to acknowledge it and reply back, and that you should just ignore it. As he pans the camera around, the shadow on the wall looks like the form of two figures, although that could just be pareidolia, but things would only get worse from here onwards. The next night he goes live on TikTok, and upon arriving home, he would capture something undeniably chilling. Watch closely.
Saludos, Kina TikToks. Vamos a darle con Tokio. Vamos a darle con Tokio.
A dark shadow figure can be seen just standing there lurking in the living room as he arrives home. And just shortly after this, one of the security cameras inside the house captures this.
Ale fue al baño. No hay nada. Nadie.
One of the doors inside the house suddenly slams shut with quite a bit of force, instantly scaring the whole family inside. Although the worst was still yet to come, because on the
Game of Thrones fans are finally getting the mobile game of their dreams, and you need to check it out. Game of Thrones Winter is Coming, just released. Based on the original show, officially licensed by HBO, this SLG gameplay will immerse you into a massive 3D.
very next night, he would start to hear strange sounds around the house, so he decided to get his phone out to record, and what he captured on this night was utterly terrifying. Watch.
¿Quién está ahí? Hola. ¿Quién está ahí? Hola. ¡Ay! Creo que se metió. ¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! Creo que se metió un animal. Hola.
You saw that, right? Have another look.
Hola. ¡Ay! Creo que se metió. ¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! Creo que se metió un animal.
A little kid's play tent moves by itself, and when he looks inside it, there's nobody there. But that's not the creepiest thing, because at the back of the room we can see a creepy pale figure with long dark hair moving and watching the man recording as he gets scared by the moving play tent. And if you notice how high this rack is, we can see the figure's head is all the way at the top of it. So whatever it is, it has to be very tall, making it all the more terrifying. Just what exactly attached itself to him during one of his explorations? Let me know. The cupboard. A man named Leighton, who lives alone in a flat somewhere in Manchester, has recently been given a spare pair of keys to check some urgent post for his elderly neighbour inside her flat while she is away on holiday. Well, one day, while he is inside her place, he starts hearing some strange noises coming from the closet. So he decides to record as he tries to open it, not knowing what he may find inside.
I've come round to my elderly neighbours to check a post, and I keep hearing a banging in that cupboard. Does anyone know what it could be? I've tried to open it, but the key is... it needs some sort of weird key. But I don't know what it... I've not got one. Bit fucking strange. I've been in here loads of times, I've never heard that noise before. So so I'm hoping it's something that's not damaged or whatever. Does anyone know how I can get in there without the key? I think I've got some Allen keys at mine, so I might go and get them now. Bit strange though, guys, isn't it? I've been in that flat loads of times, I've never heard that banging. I'm hoping something's not damaged because I'm effectively responsible for that flat until she's back.
He has no luck opening the closet door, so he decides to try and use a bunch of different sized Allen keys, which still doesn't work. Eventually, one of the other neighbors recommends that he tries using the end of a spoon, and surprisingly, it works. You won't believe what he found inside.
Another neighbour told me to try and open it with the back of a spoon, so I'm going to check what it is now. Fucking hell. Now that's even fucking stranger because there's nothing that makes sense. That could be the noise. And now the noise has stopped, now I've opened it, which is even stranger. Has anyone got any suggestions? Whoa, I'm getting out of this fucking flat.
Using the spoon, he manages to get the closet door open, and as he opens it, there's nothing inside, and the noise stops. Later on, he comes back.
¿Quieres un trabajo fijo y estable? Es más fácil de lo que piensas. Solo necesitas cumplir con estos requisitos básicos. Primero, ser mayor de edad y no estar en edad de jubilación. Segundo, tener nacionalidad española o permiso de residencia y trabajo. Y por último, contar con la ESO, el graduado escolar o alguna titulación equivalente. Si cumples con estos requisitos, ya estás a un paso de conseguir tu plaza fija en Correos. Prepara Correos te ofrece toda la información que necesitas 100% online y adaptada a tu ritmo. Pulsa el botón y empieza hoy mismo tu camino hacia una carrera estable y con futuro.
To check on his neighbor's place once again, and strange things start happening outside of the closet.
I'm going out soon, so I'm going to check if that weird banging... What? Yo, what the fuck, guys? The fucking lights, come on. If anybody thinks someone's in it, what the fuck was that? I don't believe in ghosts, guys, but this is fucking weird. The lights just come on. And if you think I press the switch out here or something like that, I'll show you the fucking switches. No switches on that side. There's two on this side. That's the bathroom, that does nothing for the kitchen. This one is for the landing. Yo, what the fuck, guys? That's spooky as fuck.
The lights to one of the rooms turns on by itself. The next day he returns to check the post for the neighbor once again, and as he does so, the banging noises coming from the closet seem to return, this time more aggressive than before.
The banging has started again, guys. Fucking hell, lights just come back on. People in the comments have been saying it might be rats. Maybe like they've damaged the electrical system, you know, biting wires or something. And the noise in here is wind or a rat trying to get out. Fucking hell. There's no one in there, guys, promise.
Once again, as he opens it, nobody's there, nor is there anything inside that could be making these noises. Leighton's videos quickly go viral, with many people trying to come up with different theories as to what the noises are, with some viewers saying there is rats trapped inside, some think it's just the wind, and others believe there is a spirit bound to that room. Many viewers urged him to inform his neighbor to see if she was aware of this activity, or if it was new, because Leighton says that he has been in her place with her many times before, and nothing strange has ever happened. Unfortunately, she has yet to reply back to him regarding this matter, so he's still waiting. Meanwhile, he heads back to her place again later in the evening and makes an odd discovery. Take a look.
Banging has started again, guys. Ooh, switch as well. Light's gone off again. Someone said it might be the trip, but obviously the hallway light would go off as well. So I'm not really convinced, to be honest. Not convinced at all. Banging stopped. Light's gone off. Now the what fucking fix up? Jesus fucking Christ. Whoa guys, what the fuck, man? Is that blood? Right guys, what the fuck? Doors opening. You can't say that's the wind. Come on. Or fucking rats. And there's certainly nobody in here. Fucking hell. People are saying the room out in the kitchen leads to something here, but this is here. And the bathroom's there. I'm going to open that door. Again. Move this out of the way properly. What the fuck, guys? Can't see anything. Let me put the light on. Look, there's nothing in there, guys. What can do that banging? People are saying there's people hiding in here. Oh, there's a door at the back. No, there's not. What's that? I can see something. Churchill coin. 1965. Churchill coin. It's a bit strange, isn't it? Right, service lights. Anyone got any suggestions now? Lights are turning on and off by themselves. This door keeps... There's a banging noise from this door. And when they open it, it stops. People are saying it's wind, but it don't sound windy. And that fucking door opening, guys. Come on, that's not wind now. Oh, fucking shaking a little bit. Right, I'm going back to mine. Whew. That is an adrenaline.
Inside the closet room, he has a closer inspection through the gaps and discovers a strange old 1965 Churchill coin. I think it would be a good idea to leave the coin where you found it, but somebody suggested for him to bring the coin back to his flat.
Impressive power. Welcome to the Roman civilization. Your power is quite high.
And see what happens. And that's exactly what he does. Not long afterwards, he starts experiencing paranormal events inside his home and regrets his decision.
Somebody in the comments told me to bring this coin back to mine, and when I was in the shower then, I could hear weird fucking scratching noises in here, so I want to try and record some footage if I can. Anyway. That's not even fucking funny, guys. What the fuck was that? Whoa, 1 second. What the fuck? My blinds have just opened. No, that's not even funny. No, there's nobody hiding or anything like that. What the fuck? Door was locked. Nobody's on here. What the fuck was that, guys? That's not even funny anymore now.
He hears some scratching noises coming from around his living room and eventually captures the blinds moving by itself. Creeped out, he realizes he made a mistake and makes a quick decision to return the coin to its original location in his neighbor's closet. Unfortunately, it seems as though it was too late, because the moment he brought that coin to his place, he welcomed whatever was attached to it into his home, and the activity has yet to stop.
Whoa, I don't fucking think so. That chair keeps moving, guys. I was sat on that chair doing some work on my laptop, and I noticed the blinds moving a little bit, so I've come over there away from it. And that chair's moving, guys. Can you see it? If you can look closely on the fucking video. So see it, guys. Keep watching that. What the fuck? Whoa, I don't fucking think so. Move. Whoa, guys, that's fucking getting spooky. What the fuck am I gonna do now? Fucking go over there. Is anyone getting explanations then? Because I'm running out now. I'm leaving. I'm actually leaving soon.
The strange occurrences in his home became more and more frequent, and as a result, he has barely slept for the past 2 days and counting.
Whoa, that's not good. Door shut. People are saying turn to the right. I was recording the blind card, because it started moving. So people are saying this fishing line. I don't know how I can prove it 100%. People are saying turn to the right because someone's there. I've closed the door. I'm doing a 360 spin. And someone said take the chair out of the room to prove there's no fishing line. I don't know what I can keep doing, guys. I'll take it all the way down. There's no fishing line.
He attempts to analyze the chairs and the area to prove to viewers that there is no fishing wire attached. And he then decides to go live and live stream the events, closing the door and showing the full room to show the skeptics. He then speaks to a witch on live stream about the events, and she tells him that she is going to cast some black magic on it. Immediately, many viewers tell him this is a bad idea and will only make things worse. But just after talking to her alone, other chilling things start to happen.
Start it again, guys. What the fuck? This is since I spoke to that witch. I think this is a warning. What do you guys think? Oh, that's fucking scary. So what do you think, guys? Think it's a warning? My phone went dead, guys. No, it stopped. I think this is a warning, guys. It's never behaved like this. It's never made noise with like this on the table. My fucking laptop was moving. It was that aggressive. Just the laptop, guys.
Rapid tapping sounds can be heard coming from the table, and you can see the laptop shaking as it's going on. So just what is going on with the closet and this mysterious old coin? Could it be that somebody who owned the coin lost their life in the past and is now attached to it? Either way, the witch is going to visit him and attempt to get rid of it. So hopefully, we receive some more updates soon. Abandoned.
¿Sabes lo que tienen en común estos proyectos?
In the next video, Kenneth along with his friend Justin set out to explore the Austin Dam and an old abandoned paper mill. They remain cautious as they approach the paper mill, as one of the first things they notice is that the structural integrity of the floors and pillars are not in good condition, and they have to tread carefully and watch their footing. They also remain alert for anything unknown, as this place is widely rumored to be haunted. Local residents have reported unexplainable sightings as well as hearing strange noises in the vicinity. Before arriving, they speak to one of the residents who shares his creepy experience.
I think that place is haunted.
Oh yeah, most definitely. The paper mill's fucking haunted as shit. Because I went there the one night, me and my buddies. We all went over there and we were drinking a little bit, but
yeah,
like I was like 2 beers in and I'm like, Dude, I must be like...
Oh shit, it's bubbling out. It's burping probably. It's probably just burping.
Good. Anyways,
yeah.
I saw some... I was like 2 beers in, I'm like, I can't be this drunk already. Like, for shit to start moving off the walls, and then my buddy caught it on camera that, like, something ran behind us.
No kidding.
On Snapchat, like, he caught it on camera and everything.
Dude, I'm gonna be down there trying to get some food to shoot this tonight.
Definitely shit down there.
Heck
I don't care what she says. There's shit down there.
Hell yeah, man. That's freaking awesome.
Now, the main reason they are going to the paper mill is to view the remains of what's left, as this is a popular hobby of theirs. Venturing to places such as these, they never expected anything terrifying to happen, but upon arriving and navigating the place, they discover a dark entrance leading down under the paper mill, where they capture something chilling. Watch closely.
You want to go down there?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Little did we know the experience we would have would leave chills running down the back of our necks the rest of the night.
Hold on, I want to get that lower, closer down here.
There's a bone under there. Good.
Holy shit.
See it right there?
What is it?
A bone.
Bone. I don't see it. Oh, it is. What the fuck? Holy smokes. Oh, oh, oh. What was that? Hello?
Yep, get the fuck out of there!
Holy.
Yep, no more of that shit.
Did you hear that?
Oh yeah.
What was that?
I have no fucking idea.
While down in the depths of the paper mill, a creepy voice is suddenly heard as the two friends call out, as if something or someone down there is responding back to them. Immediately upon hearing this, they are both creeped out and run out of there, not wanting to stick around and find out what it is. The voice kind of resembles that of a child, but assuming it is, just what would a little kid be doing in the darkness of a building abandoned for years? Or could it be something more sinister, imitating a child's voice to lure them deeper into the darkness? Who knows? Either way, at least they confirmed the rumors of the place being haunted, and they won't be going back there ever again. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com. The apartment. A woman living in an apartment with two other roommates have noticed that objects seem to keep falling off walls all around the place. Any posters or pictures seem to be found on the floor over and over again. Some posters would fall off the walls really dramatically and startle them from time to time. However, the house is quite old and not well insulated, so they concluded that drafts were knocking things down, or the temperature change overnight were cooling the walls down and causing tape and sticky tack to fall off. One day, one of their friends who is an artist and photographer gifted them with some of his original art. So they decided to get it framed and put up on the walls with nails this time. But the first night after putting it up, they were abruptly woken up to a loud bang from both frames falling off, and one of them even making a hole in the desk. The very next day, while both roommates were out of the house, she noticed the picture started moving subtly and decided to record it as there was no draft at the time. This is what she captured.
What the fuck?
A few nights later, she's home alone again and decides
Tired of spending so much time ordering spare parts you need? Meet YMP, a yacht management software that has everything you need. Quickly track, search, and order all of your necessary parts in one software. Get this and a bunch of other must-have features. Visit our
to test out the vents in the room, as viewers suggested, but while doing so, she has an even more terrifying experience.
Okay, this is our vent test. We have about a minute until the heat's supposed to cycle on. We're gonna see if that does anything to move the picture frame. The heat did not come on yet.
A sudden bang can be heard out of nowhere, which scares her out of the room, and then oddly enough she finds one of her boots halfway down the stairs before another loud bang can be heard. This time she comes back into the room to find the frame had fallen off the wall. So is this apartment haunted, or is it all just an intricate ruse? You judge. The old painting. A man named Ray Turner is a funeral director who visits haunted places and collects supposedly haunted artifacts and other strange collectibles. Recently, he acquired an old haunted painting that has quite a story attached to it, and was even interviewed by the Liverpool Echo about it.
As some of you may know, I collect haunted artifacts from various locations. Also, is that an orb? Anyway, I was recently interviewed by the Liverpool Echo, specifically regarding this haunted painting I recently acquired. It details a scene of Wigan Town Centre from the 1940s, and allegedly the artist took his own life after creating this picture. The atmosphere in the house has altered since this was brought in, and this morning just proves my theory: this is haunted.
He says ever since acquiring this particular painting, he has noticed a strange change in the atmosphere of the house. And just recently, creepy paranormal events have started to occur. Early one morning, he is woken up to some banging noises coming from around the house, even though he is alone. So he decides to record as he goes to check it out. This is what he captures.
Can hear banging coming from downstairs. It woke me up this morning, but there shouldn't be anybody down here. Hello? Oh my god. Hello? Hello? What the fuck? Oh, Will, you okay? Hello? Oh my god, what's going on?
First, a glass drops on the floor all on its own, and then an object on the table moves before a creepy muffled voice can be heard.
Hello?
I can't make out.
Enlisted is a large-scale multiplayer first-person shooter featuring infantry, ground vehicles, and aircraft. Lead a squad of soldiers and become a hero in the most famous battles of the Second World War. Moscow, Stalingrad, Berlin, Tunisia, and Normandy. Each theater of operations offers unique soldiers, vehicles, and weapons.
What it's saying, but it kind of sounds like a demonic voice talking backwards. Oddly enough, the creepy events seem to stop shortly after they occurred, and nothing happens for a while. That is until just a few days ago, when he was sleeping on the sofa and happened to wake up to some banging noises once again.
Some bizarre things are going on in here. I fell asleep on the couch this afternoon. I can hear strange banging noises and there's like child's fingerprints on the mirror. See, can you hear it? This is the frame that's previously caused us a bit of trouble.
He finds a small handprint on the mirror that looks like it belongs to a child, and hears a bang straight after. But as he looks around, he finds nothing there. He then decides to go back upstairs, but the noises just keep happening, so he ends up coming to check once more and sees something chilling. Watch.
Oh, do you know, I can almost see my breath. It's gone icy cold in here. Freezing. What the fuck? What the fuck? So not only am I dealing with the candles blowing out on the road and the fucking cornflakes falling off, the cat's going mad now. What's he looking at? You alright, mate? What you doing? There's nothing there. What the fuck? Don't go out there. Fuck, don't go. Stay here. I'm not following you out there. I don't know what on earth is going on in this house today. As you can see from those clips as well, the cat's acting really strange. He's been doing that for ages now. Looking around the room, darting back and forth like that. Then, as you could hear as well, there was like banging noise in the kitchen and both of them ran out there. When I've gone in after it, there's nothing there. I don't know what the hell is going on in this house. There's been nothing for ages, nothing at all. But just today, there's been an atmosphere as well. Something's changed. I'm staying upstairs until my partner gets home because it's terrified me, to be honest.
The candles blow out on their own and some objects fall off the table by themselves. And viewers also noticed that you can see a shadow move just through the doorway, and the cats seem to be drawn to this direction, as if curious by the activity. One of the cats was acting strange, looking all around the room, as if it could see something unseen. Either way, it doesn't look like you'll be getting rid of the old painting anytime soon, so we will most likely see more from him again. For sale. This next video comes from Reddit, but has recently been trending on TikTok. One night, a real estate agent was recording a video of herself inside one of the properties she was trying to sell. Usually, clients request to see the houses, and she often does a video tour for them to see the inside. One day, she does a small intro leading to the inside of the house, while waiting for some clients to arrive.
Join me on a tour of this charming 3.5 Join me on a tour of this charming 3-bed, 2.5-bath house on a quiet suburban street. Every day, you'll feel like you're coming home to your own little oasis.
The moment she enters the place, she hears a door in the back moving by itself, while also sensing an unpleasant atmosphere, so she quickly rushes out to get her camera. She also mentioned that when the clients arrived for the in-person tour, they kept hearing doors inside opening on their own. But that's not the worst of it, because some clients were interested to see a late-night tour of the same place she just came from earlier that day, as they were curious of how the interior lighting inside looked like at night. Seeing as it's part of her job to try and sell the house, She was obliged to grant their request, so she headed
Participa en las batallas a gran escala de War Thunder, un épico juego de acción multijugador con vehículos militares. Los tanques rompen la línea defensiva del enemigo, los aviones a reacción surcan el cielo, la nube de una explosión nuclear se cierne sobre el horizonte. Solo en War Thunder te encontrarás en medio de feroces batallas en las que se utilizan todos los aspectos de la guerra moderna. Los últimos tanques, el T-90M y el Abrams-Task 2, así como los aviones Su-27 Flanker, F-15 Eagle y Gripen, están cargados de combustible y esperándote en el juego. Ahora no solo puedes ver estos vehículos en las noticias de la televisión, sino también probarlos tú mismo en la batalla. Cada tanque, avión, helicóptero y barco te sumergirá de lleno en la sensación de la batalla gracias a un increíble nivel de detalle y modernos gráficos. La destructibilidad y un paisaje sonoro realista hacen de cada batalla una experiencia inolvidable. La nueva localización Valle de los Volcanes, inspirada en Kamchatka, te permite probar nuevos aviones en batallas trepidantes con los volcanes como fondo. Descarga War Thunder gratis en PC, PlayStation y Xbox.
over at night time and begins a video introduction. Little did she know something terrifying was about to happen. Watch closely.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962. Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow. Go ahead, do it again. You're on camera. Open this door. Go ahead, open this door. Open this door like you did the other one. Come on, just move the glass or something. Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
After seeing the alarm just drop onto the floor, the realtor realizes it might be too dangerous to stay inside. so she quickly retreats outside. Upon closer inspection, many viewers noticed something awfully strange. During her second attempt at the intro, one of the pictures on the wall begins to get darker, as if it were morphing into something else, or as if something unseen went past it and opened the door, because shortly afterwards the picture returns back to normal. Needless to say, the house definitely has her creeped out, and I'm not sure if she'll continue to try and sell the place, especially once clients start demanding a discount for the haunting. Granny's Ghost. An Italian man named Simone has recently decided to visit his grandmother, and she has told him that she has been experiencing many creepy and unexplainable things around the house. Objects can be seen moving on their own. Sometimes the window opens by itself, or the TV turns on, and scary voices can be heard coming from all over the house. After being told this, Simone remains skeptical, not sure if she is just losing her mind or not. So he agrees to spend the night in her house while she is away to experience these paranormal events for himself. He doesn't expect much to happen, but he will soon come to regret his decision after capturing this.
Allora, sono a casa di mia nonna. Allora, non so se sentite, praticamente sono a casa di mia nonna da solo e non so se sentite, ci sono un sacco di rumori che vengono da di sopra, qui e lì. Allora, buio pesto. No, vabbè, la luce non va.
Oddly enough, the upstairs lights don't seem to be working, but earlier on in the day, everything was fine according to Simone. He then gets a flashlight to go upstairs and find the source of the strange sounds he has been hearing.
Io ste cose mai. A parte che c'è un gran rumore di vento e mi sto cagando in mano solo per quello. E quindi... E adesso sembra che ha smesso tutto quanto. Io non so proprio, nel senso, ho paura. Mi sono messo la torcia in bocca come nei film, ma non viene bene uguale, quindi ragazzi mi sto cagando in mano. Si è aperta la finestra da sola. No, vabbè. No, vabbè. No, vabbè.
Simone hears a window and a closet door open all on their own, even though he is home alone. This is when he starts to realize that his grandma was indeed right, and that this is more terrifying than he thought it would be.
Vabbè ragazzi, io sono terrorizzato, ma proprio nel... Direi che vado via, perché nei film consiglio sempre questa cosa qua. Quindi non sono più stupido. No, vi giuro non riesco neanche a parlare oggi, perché praticamente... No, vabbè, aspetta. Oh no, vabbè, il letto è fatto. Il letto... Gli sportelli sono aperti. E il letto... Cioè, prima il letto non era così. Era... Non ho la voce, ve lo giuro. Non ho la voce. Ok, no. Ora vado. Mi sembra il caso di proseguire con questa cosa. Non so come. Ok, il vaso non era lì. Il vaso non era lì. Questo vaso non era lì. Non era assolutamente lì. Era qualche scalino più giù, ma non era qui. Ok. No.
The chandelier can be seen swinging on its own. At this point, he's had enough and is about to exit the house. But he hears something moving upstairs and goes to check it out. He then notices that the bed covers have now been moved, and all the cabinet doors are open. Now at his limit, he wants to leave, but randomly, a vase has been moved from the side of the stairs to the top of the stairs. But just momentarily, a vague shadow-like figure can be seen coming towards Simone as he enters the doorway to his grandparents' bedroom, completely scaring him away from the house. A few months later, he finds out that the cause of the paranormal activity was most likely due to an old scarf his grandmother won from a church raffle, and after discarding it, the creepy occurrences in the house came to an end. The barn. Whitney is a barn worker who works at a barn taking care of many different horses. After spending some time working there, everything seems fine and she enjoys working with the horses. But eventually, some strange unexplainable things have started to occur.